So for those that have an Insta360 camera, not the Ace Pro, one of the features that you and I were missing was this feature called AI Warp, I believe it was called. Yeah, AI Warp. But now, as you can see here, in an update that came out yesterday, at least for iOS, you can see here, ShotLab template AI Warp is now available for more Insta360 products. And really, it's for pretty much any of the Insta360 cameras that are available now, and probably actually within the last couple of years. So the X3, the X2, the X, so that goes back a bit of distance. The Go 3, the Go 2, the Flow, the RS, and the R, and the Sphere. I have two cameras here. I have the Insta360 Go, and I have the Insta360 R. So this is, as you can see here, it's the R, not the RS. So I wanted to go back a little bit older. What I'm going to do now is actually just we'll just try it. So I'm going to actually record something. So let's record me. And I'm shooting in 4K, 4:3, 24. You guys can see it here. Yes, my messy studio, but that's okay. Doesn't really matter. You guys get an idea. And we're going to do a little AI warp on this and let you guys see it, because, well, you're not seeing it now. You're seeing it new. What you'll do is you'll see it in a second once we go through the AI warp feature. So sit tight. Let's go try the Go 2 now. All right, so here is the Go 2. Let's just crack that open. Same idea, press to connect. We're just gonna do this because it's interesting to, I would think, to see how this actually functions with these two cameras, because they do have different resolutions. They are doing different formats in regards to, like, this is more of a spherical. I actually shot in 4:3 on the R, so I'm curious. Anyways, this is some Go 2 footage, and I would think since this is just going through an AI, the quality is going to be more than good enough. All right, let's stop that. I'm going to keep that on for a second. And what we'll do here is we will bring up the Insta360 app. Hopefully you guys can see that. And we'll connect a camera after this. Camera connect. We're going to go down to the Go 2 because that's the one that's turned on right now. We'll speed through this for you guys. Now, I don't know if you have to download this to the camera, but we are download. So this is downloading. And I know that when you upload this to the AI Warp, it does take a little bit of time. So what we'll do is we'll get this one going, and then we'll do the same on the RS. All right, so that's downloaded. So if you come back here now, edit button at the bottom, you'll see ShotLab, AI Warp. Use this theme, choose my video. Well, it looks like you may be able to choose a bunch, but I'm just going to use that one. You could trim it if you want, and you can put it in any kind of aspect here. It says choose a 15-second spot, so I'm just gonna pick something kind of in the middle. Cool, trim, and it should be just next, select area. So you can do a full, or you can do a paint. On this one, we'll do full. Custom, so we'll do, let's do some different ones. We'll do space for this one, make AI video. You'll see it upload. Again, this will depend on your internet speed. And then once it's uploaded, it'll process. And I do believe it says it can take anywhere from like 5 minutes to 20 minutes. All right, so that is uploaded. Upload successful. You can view AI video after completed. So you'll see it's right there. Queued. Estimated time, it says 3 minutes. That's not horrible. All right, let's go back here. I'm going to close this. We'll close this camera. Then what we're going to do, of course, is turn on my Insta360 R. So now we're going to go back to Insta360 again. Don't care. Connect my camera. There it is, One R. Let that connect, and we'll go through the same process. Oh, this actually has a new firmware, so let's download that. I haven't seen a new firmware for the R in some time. Anyways, we'll just let that do its thing, shall we? Okay, I'll be right back when that's finished. Okay, so the firmware is done. So let's go into the album here under the camera, and we should see video from today, which is, I believe, this one right here, and we are going to download that. Again, we are just going to, you guys don't need to wait while this downloads. And at this point in time, my thought would be you could disconnect the camera. Let's go back now into the edit, back to ShotLab, back to AI Warp, use this theme. Now we can choose this next. And what we can do is, again, select a clip. So what I'm going to do is just kind of move this a little bit so we don't start right at the beginning. But we'll try to get the full, 15-ish seconds. Yes, there we go. Good. Select 2 to 4 second clip to add AI effect. Okay, I don't remember. Did I do that on the other one? Yes? Maybe it was different. We're going to do a custom. So now what we're going to do is actually just kind of color me in, because this is the section we want. So I'm just going to say just me, please. Yes, brush it in with Smart Draw. Okay. Yes. Looks like that part takes a little bit of time, but it seems to have got me. Very good. We did space last time. Let's do jungle. We're doing the jungle. Where are we? Here we go. And uploading. It's too bad that you only get like up to 4 seconds of it. It'd be neat if you could do long, like, I don't know, 5 or 10 seconds. 10 seconds would be awesome. I'd have no problems waiting a little longer if I could get 10 seconds. My guess is this will become a paid feature at some point. You'll be able to do 4 seconds for free. If you want longer, you'll have to pay for like a monthly subscription or something. That would be my guess. Maybe I'm wrong. It would be awesome if I was wrong. And just realize too, it doesn't matter if you record these in 1440p, 2.7, if you're recording in 4K, the export file that you get back is 1080. But it's 1080 of coolness, yes? All right, so there we go, upload successful. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna wait for these to come back, and once they do, I'll put them up right now so you guys can see.
Everybody in the club freak out.
All right, guys, so what do you think? Is it worth the wait? Was it worth the wait? Was it worth the wait? I think it's a fun little feature. It's not something you're going to do all the time, but it can be something that adds a little spice, and I love that Insta360 brought this back and made it available for those of us that have fairly old Insta360 cameras. So all the way back to, let's say, the original One X, which is awesome, and the Go 2, which was awesome. If you have an Insta360, make sure you update the app, because AI Warp, it's available. All right, we'll see you guys next video. Later. All right, guys, so just wanted to do one final test. This is actually using the Insta360 One X. So this is the oldest 360 camera, and probably camera on the list of new cameras that support AI Warp. So let's see how it works. All right, AI Warp with the Insta360 One X. Yeah, it's an oldie, but still a goodie.